Okay, I think the setup is pretty decent. How good is this setup? Run to the restroom and get some coffee. Alright. Let's see if the stream is working. just do. That's what I'm saying. I should just do whatever I want. All right, how's the setup? This is working. Just stream from my webcam. Discord is here. I can respond. I'll respond to the chat by manually checking, I guess. Food is served? Why is food served? Fuck. Damn, people thought this was gonna be a chess stream. It's gonna be a fucking mukbang. It's gonna be a dinner stream. Isaac Vogue. I don't know who that is. Alright, let's not accept that challenge. Alright. Chess Norris, Twitch. I don't even log in. Nobody's in the chat. Alright, that's fine. We can eat food. What is a sales engineer? All right. Oh. Hey. What's up, Pat? Welcome. I don't... All right. Well, since we have actual viewers, we have like one viewer now. Well, let's get this started. Let's queue up for a game. First game of the day. Let's start strong. And let's play a Carol Khan. Let's play the classic C4. Let's play the classic C65. Put the bishop out. Start strong, okay. I make the pawn triangle right here. And now, I think I will go... think about either C5 or 97. C5 or 97. Let's go... C5 or 97, or... yeah, I think the play is 97, anticipating this move. Maybe I'll trade and jump the knight in. He might put the bishop on g5. Okay, he goes knight out. A little dangerous. Okay, he chooses to capture this way, so that opens my rook. So I'm happy to see that move. And again, yesterday, I think we played this. F6 move was pretty effective. Oh, wait. I think I might have made a mistake here. All right, so what I have to do is... yeah, okay, I probably shouldn't be eating and playing chess at the same... all right. So I forgot after takes, there's no recapture on this square. But I think I should be able to get myself out of the situation. All right, how do we salvage? How do we salvage? Let's bail out by going... wait, we can't even go back because takes, it's threatening. Takes, it's threatening. Yeah. All right, let's just take. Let's take this way. Let's go in this direction. Protect the pawn. We'll offer up a bishop trade. Try to get rid of the dark squared bishop. We're 1400 now, so these opponents are gonna be a little better than the ones we faced previously. All right, let's go. Let's go in this direction. Get out of the pin. Unlock the knight. Then we'll put the knight here. Hit the bishop. Yeah. All right. That looks a little dangerous, but the key is to. The key is not to panic here. The key here is to not panic. And with some clever resourcefulness, we should be able to hold this position. All right, let's go here. The plan is to go knight d7, block the bishop and the queen from hitting this pawn. So our pawn's defended by the rook, and then we're going to put our bishop here on d7, hit the bishop. Put the knight here on d7, hit the bishop. The bishop might drop back. If the bishop drops back, we'll swing our queen probably over there to defend. If I were him, I would try to keep this dark square bishop on the board. I try to keep this dark square bishop on the board because it's super strong. And on this square, it would be almost untouchable. Okay, so he drops a full bishop here, but in exchange, he's threatening to check me. But I think that's worth it overall because after the check, I thought I just had king f7 here. Don't I just have king f7? Why can't I just go here? Okay, let's go king f7. And he might try to double. If I were him, I would try to double. I would try to double up. Oh, but also he can't even double because his queen is hit and also his rook is hit. So he probably has to go queen back or something like that. Wow, he really messed this one up. And then also when he goes queen, well, what is he doing here? That just loses the queen, doesn't it? I thought that just lost the queen. Yeah, all right. I messed up, but he made a even bigger mistake after I made a mistake, so it all cancels out. And yeah, we are sitting pretty here. Let's give a check here. Pick off the bishop. So check, we fork the bishop, and after we pick off the bishop, the rook's going to be hanging. Clean up everything, and strong start. Hey, DH Germany, I recognize you. Okay, welcome. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. I'm busy cleaning this guy up right now. Yep, I'm happy to take that. Trade the queen for 2 rooks. Okay, resignation. All right, strong start to the stream. I'm gonna eat some more of my food. All right. Let's win another one. Just got 1,500 today. All right, so I think here we're gonna go for our typical setup. Okay, let's make a center. Nice big center. All right, let's go. If he castles this way, I want to go knight here, and push the pawn up. Because the knight on g6 supports the push of the pawn up to h4. So let's go here for now. And just ask our opponent what he wants to do. If he goes for a quick, all right. So it looks like he wants to castle. It looks like he wants to castle kingside. So let's go here. and see if he decides to castle kingside. All right. He tries to go in that direction. Do I take here? I don't think I take. I don't want to take. I want to push here, and that gives up the d4 square. That lets him jump the knight into the middle and potentially trade for the light square bishop. But on the other hand, he has, wow, he really is pushing quite a lot of pawns early. He's pushing quite a lot of pawns early. I'm gonna go with the early f5 here. Just takes. I want to take this way because if I play d takes e4 here, I don't want to allow the queen trade. I want to keep the queens on the board. So he goes the other way, trying to hit the pawn. I'm not going to go crazy here. Just play my knight, putting all my pieces into good squares. Takes. I will be thrilled for him to take there, opening up my bishop on this diagonal, increasing the control of the center. What I don't want to do is I don't want to take him this way, right? That would be really bad because it will put his pawn in the center. All right, it'll put his pawn in the center, and now I want to go. That's such a weak pawn. This pawn right here. Let's see if we could put some pressure on this guy right here, right? Because that pawn is a backwards pawn, only defended by the bishop. It can't be defended by any of his other pawns, right? Because the d pawn has already moved, and the f pawn has also already moved forward. So think about going c6 here, completing the connect 4. Let's see, what else do we want here? Do we want knight g4? Do I want to push the h pawn? It's unclear. It's definitely not 100% clear. If he pushes, I'm happy with that. And I think, okay, so I think what I'll do here is I think I'm going to go on a huge kingside attack. I think he's too slow to hit me on the queen side if I castle to the queen side here, because he doesn't have, whenever he captures on this square, I capture back with the f pawn. So he never wants to capture this way. And if he pushes in, it locks the center. And when you lock the center, you don't have any pawn trades left. And when there's no pawn trades left, yeah, so this is good for me, I thought, right? He doesn't have takes. And I have this bishop skewer coming up. His pawn is still backwards. So everything here is looking pretty good. Making sure there's no knight b5 ideas. Okay. Right, so he takes that. But I thought in this position I just had this move, right? What happens if I just go? What happens if I go here? Hitting his queen. He probably has to trade his light square bishop. And if he trades it, I'll recapture with the knight. If he captures me, I think what I'll do is I'll capture him back, right? And well, if he captures me, actually I wouldn't capture him back. I would take his queen first. Okay, so there's a little bit more pressure on this d5 pawn than I thought, and we have to be somewhat careful not to blunder the queen here. He has 2 attackers, and I have 2 defenders, but the only problem is I'm defending with my... I'm technically defending the entire position with my queen, so that's a little uncomfortable. Let's take here. Queen takes, I take the knight. And in that position, I'm up a piece. So, which should be winning. Knight takes, I take the queen. Knight takes, I take the queen. And knight takes, I take the queen. He takes my queen, I take his rook. And then he has to run his knight away. So his knight has to go maybe here. Alright, so he has the capture of the bishop, I guess, to end the variation. So I would probably be losing an extra piece here. Alright, so he goes with the capture of the bishop first. But I'm going to hit him that way. So he takes the queen. And crucially here, do I take the knight or do I take the rook? I think I take the rook here. I take the rook here, or did I take the rook here? Yeah, I take the rook here in that position. And now he takes the knight, but after he takes the knight, I take the pawn. I take with the pawn, and in that position, I'm up a piece, right? Because he doesn't have time to take my bishop, and my bishop gets out in that direction. Yep, that's fine. I take this way. Okay, so it's a +4 position. We come out of that exchange up a lot of material. We'll probably take the pawn this way, plant the... Yeah, okay, let's not lose our bishop for free. Grab a pawn on the way out. We'll put the bishop here on e4. Maybe push the pawn. If I put the bishop here, if I park the bishop there, well, what am I doing? I should just be trying to open the position, right? Let's open the position. Let's crack the center open. Let's crack the center open. We're up material. We want to trade all our pieces. Let's go here. Threatening the fork. Threatening the fork on the king and the bishop here. If he goes bishop e3, then we don't really have to do anything because our knight's protected, so we are okay. Yep. And what we can do instead is just bring our other rook in. Right, make sure our rook is doing something useful. All right, let's go back. Threaten this fork. Also threatening rook takes and forking that way. So rook takes e3, king takes e3, knight c2 check hits both the king and the rook in the corner. All right. Do we win here? So I'm still calculating here. Check. Yeah, I think that's good enough for me. We'll just trade everything off here, and I'll give a check, and I'll give a check. I'll trade the rooks, and then it'll be up a piece. So I'm giving up a little bit of material here just to make sure I'm able to trade everything down. So I give a check, and here I can just take here. And so now after he takes the rook, we'll be up a piece, and it'll be a clean endgame. Easy, nice and easy. So here we give a check. Probably going to come in here. Okay, or he doesn't let me do that. I can draw back. Just very important to make sure I don't get my knight trapped. Hit the pawn. Okay, drop back here. We're going to jump forward also, maybe. Okay. let's go. Let's figure. Okay, let's go. Wow, I'm not inclined to lose this pawn here, but when did I learn to play chess? Maybe a few years ago. Like, I started playing seriously during the pandemic. I started playing, and then I had a chess addiction. I just started playing tons and tons of games. I was playing like 10, 12 hours like a day or some like ridiculous number like that. And then I took a break. I decided to do some coding, get a job, and other things like that. And then recently I decided to get back into chess to try to push some limits and see how far up the Edo ladder we can climb. Yeah, I think. All right, let's go here. We're not worried about him taking because bishop takes. Yeah. Are we worried about him trapping the bishop? We kind of are a little worried about that. We're like, let's go here. And after he takes, I take, and that would be a mass simplification. Or we can do it this way. That also works for me. Simplify in this direction. And then I'll plant my knight up to stop the progression of the pawns, and then we'll be okay. One of the things I believe is I think most people can get pretty far in chess if they practice a lot. There was a streamer known as Tyler1, who was a League of Legends streamer, and he did something crazy recently, which I thought was highly inspiring. Because I did something similar myself, which was I went from 0 to like 1800 ELO in like a year or two. Tyler did he get to 2000 on the ladder? I'm not sure if he reached 2000 or not, but he was a League of Legends streamer, so he didn't have any previous chess experience. But just through like sheer pattern recognition and also being like just being a determined player, right? Many people, when they blunder a piece, they'll just give up on the game, but if you're willing to squeeze every last ounce of advantage out of your position every game, you can get pretty far and you can beat a lot of people in chess. And 2000 is pretty close to being a title player, and to do that from 0 to almost being a title player in a year is kind of, I think it should serve as an inspiration. All right, I think it should be pretty inspiring to most people. It's definitely inspiring to me. 2 people. All right, I'm gonna eat some more food while we queue up for another game. Yeah, he played the cow opening, because the cow opening is a very solid opening, and I can play the cow opening here too. How does the cow go? I forget. It goes like, the cow opening is fundamentally, the only thing that's wrong with it is it doesn't fight for the center aggressively. But other than that, he's castling. Is this the cow? Oh wait, no, that's not the cow. The cow's knight e2, knight g3. Okay. The cow's knight e2, knight g3, I think. Let's go d4 maybe? d4 or... Right, okay, I think I remember the setup I want for this. Okay. I want d5, I want him to play d4, and I want to trade with him, and I want the d pawn to block his light square bishop. So I want to go here, and he'll go here probably. He'll go d5, yeah. Unless he takes. If he takes, I'm not worried about that. I'll probably recapture with the g pawn. I wonder if he's going to take. There's a chance. Okay. And usually the point of bishop b4 is to take and remove the defender of the central pawn, but there's no central pawn here, so I don't really see what he's going to do. Do I play... What does he want? He wants knight f6 and castles. He wants knight f6 and castles. How do I want to play against that? Let me think. I put the queen on c7. Well, he's playing very non-committally. That's for sure. He's not committing any of his pawns in the center. Okay. Threatening takes. I think I will, in fact, go here. And I would love to have the c pawn here. The c pawn is a doubled pawn, but actually, in the cow opening, you go d3, e3, and you put the knights on g3, b3. Yeah. I think that was the setup, right? Yeah, fundamentally, the cow's not like a... It's not like a losing opening, is the thing, right? People... It doesn't fight for the center very hard. But aside from not fighting for the center very hard, there's a lot of flexibility in playing the cow. I think I want here. I think he's wasting too much time. And I think I'm going to get ready to strike him with d5 soon. And I want... Yeah, that's a fork, though. Yeah, I will fork him here and deal with the consequences later. I'm gonna fork him here. Walks into a fork. I'm sure there will be consequences down to e5. I might have to put my king onto a bad square, but I'll be up material, and I could convert. I'll take a material advantage. That's often good enough for me. All right, which way do we capture? Let's capture with the pawn. I like capturing with temple. And we'll be up a piece. And I have to watch out for the counterplay. How much counterplay do we have? Well, that's a check, so we shouldn't let him take that. Let's go. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm happy with this position. I'll put my bishop in the middle. He doesn't have this capture on G2. And so he has to take. Well, he doesn't have to take, but taking comes with check. I'll put my bishop out, and in this position, I will probably castle queenside. Here, castles. He might go knight f6. He has nothing happening over here. Maybe swing the... Well, he doesn't even have swinging the queen over. He might castle queenside. Maybe I'll castle kingside just to stay safe. Except I can't actually move my bishop here because my bishop is in charge of defending the d2 square. And I don't really want to... I'm not very inclined to let him capture that specific pawn. Okay, let's castle here. Castle queenside. Probably I will play... Do I play bishop d4 here, skewering the queen and the knight? Bishop d4. Does he have a check? He has a check. Do I care about that check? Yeah, I think the check's not pleasant, but we have to figure out how to win this game in a clean manner. Let's... Oh, he also has this jump, right? He also has that jump. So he has this knight jump. Okay, but overall, I'm not worried about this check because everything's defended. And if he starts pawn grabbing on this second rank here, well, that's going to give me counterplay because I'll put my pieces here and start attacking. Yeah, I saw that move. Maybe I can go back. It would be interesting, but let's go here and see if he captures. If he captures, I would be thrilled. All right, what does he want? He wants... I mean, is he going in? Is he about to make a blunder? All right. or we can actually move in this direction. So we could kick his knight. We could kick his knight out. What do we want? We have this queen staring. I really want to get my knight into the game. My knight's not on a great square right now, but let's take a turn. And is it worth kicking out his knight? I think it's worth a turn to kick out his knight. Doesn't this just lose? This loses, right? I have to make sure there's no skewer. No skewer on e4. Yeah, no skewer on e4. Okay. Let's take this way. And now we're up like 2 pieces or something. And he has a bunch of pawns for the 2 pieces. And my king's a little weak, so I just have to watch out for that. Okay. We take this way. He's not hitting the bishop. Let's go here. I want to try to get him to take that pawn in the corner. Yeah, all right, that's helpful for me. I love this because now we threaten checkmate right here, and that ends the game on the spot. Unless he goes here. If he goes here, I'll trade queens. I might have to trade queens. Yeah. Okay, nice. All right, that's helpful. I wanted him to take that h2 pawn. All right, let's keep queuing up. 1425. I'll eat a little bit more food. Let's play the Caro-Kann. Bishop out. What does he want? Does he want to push? This move is such a total useless waste of time that I almost wish there was a way to punish him for playing h3, but unfortunately the thing about the Caro is there's the punishments in the Caro-Kann usually aren't as in the Caro-Kann they're usually, or at least in my experience, there's less ways to punish and make white pay for just wasting time in the opening compared to other opening setups. Let's go back here. Right, he already moved the queen, so there's never a queen. Yeah, all right, I'm not worried about that. This is great for me because now I'm eyeing down the d4 pawn, and he can't really contest my bishop further. Maybe I should push. Maybe I push here. If I push, does he push? I push, he pushes. I think that's not the priority right now. I think what I have to do is, or maybe it is. Maybe it would be the priority. Let's see. Let's figure this one out. Takes, push. If he pushes, what do I do? Well, I'm not worried about him taking in that direction. I'm not worried about b takes c6 because I'll capture with my b pawn. And this c pawn here is great for stopping the knight, stopping the bishop. So I'm not mad at all about him capturing. I wouldn't capture, but I would be threatening capturing this way because you can't recapture because you'll lose the rook, right? So, what other plans do I have in this position? I think I do play for this because in the long run I would like to play c5. Oh, he captures. Interesting. Well, if he captures, that gives me the A file to play with, and it also gives me this pin. So that pin stops his knight from moving, and since his knight is... you found this new gambit in the Aliekin's defense. Want to check it out? All moves. Yeah, I might check it out, actually. Are you watching on YouTube? Hey, Goomba. You are watching on YouTube. Yeah, drop a link or show me the variation. I might check it out. All right, am I concerned about him taking? No, I don't care if he... I don't care at all if he takes. In fact, I would love for him to take. Oh man, I wish I had a knight, or I wish I had something here to exploit everything. I wish I had a way of exploiting this pin further, but I don't think I have that at this moment. At least not that I can see. Maybe I'll allow the capture. Where does the other knight go? Here, here? Where does my B7 knight belong? Where does my B8 knight belong? Is like the thing I'm trying to figure out right now is where the knight belongs. Okay, maybe let's not worry about that right now. Let's just, if he wants to take the bishop, that's great. Please take the bishop. I'll recapture with the knight. I'll pressure D. Yeah, that's great. Unless he pushes, if he pushes here, I wouldn't have expected that move from him. All right, he's got to be falling apart here. There's just no way. Let's go queen here. How does he survive? There's no way that he can survive like this incoming attack, right? I doubt it. All right, let's threaten this pawn first. So how does he defend the pawn? He can only, his only move to defend the pawn here is what? Is bishop e3. And bishop e3, what do we do on bishop? Wow, he doesn't even bother defending that pawn. So I think we go here, and I'm happy to trade everything. Our position is, being up a pawn in the Caro-Kann is almost like being up a piece in like a regular opening, because in the Caro-Kann your position's so solid. Your position's so solid that when you're up a pawn, everything else just, like, as soon as you go up one of the central pawns, like the d4 pawn or the e4 pawn, you just start melting through the position like butter. You just like melt through it super fast, right? You can see here the knight's about to jump onto d7 and take that pawn, right? The knight on d7 could also jump to d5. Just everything in the position comes alive just like crazy. According to Multiple Engine, you'll put the PGN in chat. Hold on. The one engine that disagrees is Dragon 3.3 on MCTS. Also Gambit for black or Gambit for white? Like Gambit playing the Aliekin's defense or Gambit playing with it? All right. Do I drop back here and take a second pawn, or do I just trade queens? I'm very much inclined to just trade queens with him, actually. I am so inclined. Oh, for black. Okay. I am so inclined to just trade. Let's just trade. We're winning. We're more than winning enough material here. I don't really need to be up like more material on top of this pawn. Am I worried about him taking? Him taking messes up my pawn structure a little bit. So I think I'll just go ahead and dodge this trade. But, oh, you give up 2 pawns and it's plus. Oh wow, that is really. For being down 2 pawns, that evaluation is really great. let's go here, threaten this. How does he defend? He might have to go like f4 or something like that. And we'll just push our pawns up the board. We're also down on time. I need to do better with playing with the clock. I need to do better on that. Just takes. I need to do better with the clock because I kept losing on time is a common theme. So I have to pay attention. But this is good because we win both of the central pawns and we also hit the bishop. So we'll be able to simplify down further, and we'll be able to take this as well. And we'll just shove everything down the board, make a queen. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy. Okay, take this guy. Take this guy. All right, now we're up a piece. The fork is incoming. We're going to double on the A file. I don't really want to let him take that pawn. Let's not. This rook infiltration, it's not so much about the pawn. I don't really care about being down. Being down a pawn matters, but it really depends which pawn, right? Being down a pawn, losing a pawn and letting his rook come to the 7th rank is that's more annoying than, that's worse than just like simply losing a pawn. You personally like it because if d4, all right, 1 second. Let me put this game away. Do I let him take that? Yeah, that's fine. He could taking that pawn is not that big of a deal. All right, I just have to simplify. Let's go here. Just keep him busy. He'll probably go down. Probably I should have just let him take. All right, let's make a luft. No back rank. No back rank checkmates. Yeah, that's annoying. He's actually kind of, yeah. He knows about like penetrating and putting the rook behind the. All right, that's good. Resignation. You put the PG. Black can play. All right, you have the opening for me, Goomba. I can go on to the analysis and check it out. You personally like it. Let's check the Twitch. Yeah, you sent it. Did you send the? Did you see the PGN? Yeah. According to. Yeah. Okay. Let's check it out. So we'll play. We'll flip the board. So Aliakin's defense goes here, 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 here. You can see it on screen in the chat history. Yeah. Here, here. Knight c6. Knight c6 in which position? So here is Aliakin's defense like knight c6. Are we talking about the? Are we talking about like a 4 pawns variation or? But this arises from c4. No, knight c6. Oh, no knight c6. Okay. So just d6 over knight c6. I see. So you go d6. 1 second. So here, 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 here. D6, yeah. Here, back, here. No, it's not D6 is main line, right? So D6. So D6, you're saying in this position, it's EXD. Okay, E takes D5. Wait, hold on. So E takes D5. E takes D5 because then E5. All right. Hang on 1 second. So are we talking about like? Are we talking about this gambit or? EXD6, right? Yeah, E takes D6. So after E takes D6, well, usually I go C takes, I play C takes, right? And so where's the gambit? Or is the gambit here? So C takes. If white doesn't take D6 with the E pawn, EXD6, EXD6. Oh, I play this move? E5 after E takes D6. You don't recapture the D pawn. So here, here, like that. No C takes. E5, you don't recapture the D pawn. Oh, okay, this position. So you're talking, so is this the, is this the gambit you're talking about then? Yes. Interesting. Okay, so wow. That's like really, this is the new rare gambit. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this. Rare gambit. I'm taking a screenshot here. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna screenshot this position. This is the new rare gambit. Okay, well, thanks for the alpha leak. I might try this on ladder. As in not even, just everything. Starting position as in not even E4, just everything at the normal position. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Starting position. Right. So, okay, so it's saying like black is, it's basically saying black is better then, or like black at least equalizes, right? Well, I consider if I'm up 2 pawns, if I'm down 2 pawns, and if I'm down 2 pawns as black and the engine eval is even, I would like, usually that's a pretty bullish position to be in. So what's the plan? Is the plan to take, right? Because, well, let's evaluate take first. Takes, well, I would probably take, probably here, 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 Is it really that good? Because where's the initiative here? So takes here. Is plan is bishop b4 or knight? So bishop. The plan is bishop b4. Bishop b4 or knight c. Oh right. Bishop b4 or knight c6 or bishop e6. Takes. So takes. Let's go back. So here. Wait, no, it's here, right? It's here. Here. You ran Stockfish 17 to a depth of 40. Wow. Okay. All right. So here. Knight of 3. So if knight of 3. Do I give this check? No, it's not that. I have 3 castles here. Yeah, I'm not really sure why this is good. I mean, I see incoming. Is that you? Did you send a challenge? All right. Sure. Let's play. Literally just found. Oh, you literally. Wow, 1800. All right, I mean, I got a challenge from like a YouTuber, so I'm not sure if that's you, Goomba, but I'm happy to play. That's not you. That's like some dude. All right. Well, I mean, I can play 1800. Yeah, you don't know who that is. I could play him. I could play this position. I don't hate this line. This line is good for me. I really don't dislike. Is the bishop there? Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play this guy. Wow, plus 500 if I win. Incredible. So if I win this guy, I'll be at my highest rating ever, which would be... Oh. Do we trade? Is the pet gambit line of some grandmaster. Wow, we are really leaking. I'm happy to trade queens here. Does he want to trade queens? I can play endgame, yeah. That's all right. Do I want my rook here? He basically pioneered it and plays it a lot. Gets great results. I'll definitely have to check it out because I for sure wasn't expecting. It's definitely is unexpected. All right, 1 second. What do I want here? I want the... I want the bishop here, I think. And then I'll drop the bishop back. And I want the bishop here also, threatening to break the structure. You're talking about this Carol gets great results. 1 second, I gotta focus on beating this guy. Is he really gonna resign? Wow. Plus 900. Okay, we're 1900 rated blitz. Incredible. Okay. Now I get to say my highest rating is like 1900. Alright. You said you wanted to... Yeah, show me the... Why does he wants to rematch? I could rematch him. D4. I just push in here. Let's go here. Here, here. Here. Let's go F. Let's break here. Okay. Wow, do we mess up? I probably just push. I push all the way in. Wow. Interesting. He doesn't even... Is this theory? It might be theory here. Yeah, I got 500 elo in the single day. Takes. I don't really understand. Like, I guess he just tries to... I guess he just, like, tries to cook me with the open center and, like, weak squares and stuff. Right? I think that's his plan. Maybe I let him gambit down here. Or I'll go... Nah. I'll let him take this way. I'll let him take twice, actually. I'll gambit like all these guys. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I would just gambit this pawn back. And then we'll have a position. You'd love to share some of my stuff. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch and just putting a lot of time into chess, like in the next, at least for the foreseeable future, I'll be working on it. So I will look out for you on the streams. Does he like his position? Do I like my position? I don't hate my position. I mean, it looks a little airy, and I guess I'm a little worried about this bishop coming in, maybe together with the knight. I guess that's the threat. Oh, what is... I don't understand, like, what he's trying to accomplish here. Why would he reroute the knight? Well, is he still trying to give that check? Okay, let's go here. Let's just go here. Let's see if he trades in. My bishop here is not great. And I'm happy to bounce my... You can neutralize, but... Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, it's actually unclear for me, like, what to do. Maybe I'll squeeze the queen over and try something like that. We could try that. We could try jumping the knight in, taking. If we trade everything down here, am I happy? Am I like upset? I'll maybe go rook b1. Maybe put the bishop here. I'm allowing this check for sure. I'm allowing. Oh, he wants to trade everything? Yeah, sure, I'll trade everything with him. Let's jump in. I'm happy. I could play pawn down endgames. They don't really bother me like that much. How bad is this? So maybe I'll go knight here. Wait, hold on. Let me go here first. 1 second. Yeah, let's go here. Friend that. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. Also, oh no, we just made a mistake. Goddamn. All right, we make a mistake. All right, yeah, 1800 is a high elo. Let's kick that guy back. Let's go. Let's just take. Yeah, and also I have 8 seconds. Let's go tickle him here. Worst piece. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't obvious to me like what the long-term plan in that position was. It wasn't obvious to me like what squares my pieces developed on. It was kind of like any plan is better than no plan. That's true. Yeah. Sometimes I play like overly ambitiously. Maybe let's go back. Maybe do something like that. Maybe try this. Maybe try that. Maybe try this. Maybe swing back. Go here. Maybe take that. Oh, okay, we lose. Maybe go here. Here, here, here. Here, here. All right, I resign. That's good enough. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll stalemate. Let's just dance around and see what happens. Cool. All right. Nice splits game. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Also, say it comes with the brayer. Yeah, I do a lot of you can neutralize this strong by getting everything and could attack that gives its value. By getting everything, it could attack that. Move everything to the light square complex. Yeah, actually, it does make sense. That makes a lot of sense to me, yeah. Then when you don't have, find your worst piece and improve the piece. Yeah. For sure. You wanted to show a separate gambit. Cool. All right, I mean, I'm not mad at that game. Let's cancel that. All right, let's go back to our ladder. I'm gonna eat some more. That's crazy though that people are still finding new gambits in what I thought was like a relatively like shallow depth in the Aliakin, because that gambit was on move like that gambit happened before move 10, right? It was like 5-6 moves in. I'm surprised that there's like a new move to be found, like 5-6 moves into such a popular opening. Yeah. D3, D5. Why? Because you made a mistake? Oh, this is okay. All right, let's check it out. E4, C6, D3, D5, Bishop F4, D takes E4, Knight C3, E takes D3. E takes D3. E takes D3. And bishop takes D3. Yeah, I like this gambit a lot better than the other gambit, actually, because this makes a lot of sense. You're going for something like that, right? You might have like a queenside castle. He might have to go here, blocking the bishop. You have this guy like doing useful things on the diagonal. I'm not usually, yeah, I'm terrible with like PGNs to it when like squares too, but I'm trying to get better at it because I don't always just want to tell my viewers like, oh, this square, that square. I want to be able to say the exact squares. Do I have a Discord? Follow me on Twitch. Do you have Twitch? Like, I have a Discord, but I'm trying to get everybody onto Twitch, so I'm trying to get everybody onto Twitch so I can communicate with everyone in the same place. And also, Yeah, just like help, get the stream off the ground. I'll give you also my Discord though. Just because I'll give you my Discord. Here you go. You hate Twitch, they spam ads. All right, then don't join Twitch. Then just see me on YouTube or Discord. That's my Discord user ID, which is just like a long. That's apparently just like a long integer now. It used to have like an actual dictionary word or like actual readable word. Cool. All right, let's keep rolling. I'm gonna play a game while I finish eating. All right, let's play a Carol. Oh, what is he doing? I should have just went E5. Whatever. I was not expecting this F-pawn push. But it traps his bishop. Do I bother giving the check here and making him go G3? Oh, what is he doing? Get a grip, dude. Here, start with this check. Is he going to? Or I could even just take the pawn. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. Do I give a follow-up check? How do I finish this guy? Oh, I could take. Let's take, and then if he goes knight here, I'll give a check. And that's probably good enough. But he doesn't, okay. Well, let's keep bringing new pieces into the attack. It goes here. I'll just take. You can. I gave you no at. I can just give you that. Wait, hold on. Let me finish this game. Then I will. Then I'll let you know. Do I drop back and give another check? Here. Okay, let's just give this check. Wow. All right, I have to make sure he doesn't have anything useful there. Yo, all my pieces are kind of on incorrect squares. It should really be. Hold on. Let me put down my food. All right. It should really be here. This feels wrong. It feels like there's too much defense here. Can I sneak in? It feels like something's going a little bit wrong here. Jump up. Let's bring the queen back. Try to check him over here. Yeah. And let's just be happy with this position. Because I really felt like there was something about to go wrong on the other side. Okay, let's swing here. Maybe give a check over there. here. Do I want here and jump in? No, I don't want that. Why would I want that? Check. Can I get a knight here? Let's just play. Let's slow play. Let's not try to checkmate him in like 5 moves or something like that. We'll be happy with this position. His knight, his bishop's already stuck. His queen is on the square. There's no way he's like winning this game long term. I could give that check. I could give a check, but in the spirit of not going crazy, I would just castle, and I would just play this like very, very calmly, very normally. Nothing crazy. Let's go here. Don't allow him to go there. And then I'll just shove all of this down. Alright, that's good. He loses a pawn there. Let's jump in this way, or I could jump in that way. Let's jump in. Let's jump this way. Keep the queen tied down. Okay, let's go here. Bring everything in. I could check. Okay, now I could oh no, did I make a mistake? Yeah. Oh wait, no, I didn't make a mistake because he doesn't have queen takes because I give a checkmate there. All right, that's good. I thought I made a mistake for a second. Can I give you the ID? Yeah. Let me give you the ID. It's at Crimson Cloud, never DM first. Here you go. Yeah, he doesn't have takes, which is very important. All right, let's figure out what he's gonna do. If he does nothing, I'll probably just trade everything down with him and call it a day. Yeah, I'll just go here and call it a day. Yeah, that's good enough for me. He'll have to go back, and I'll take the bishop here. Okay. He still has no knight moves. That's hilarious. Okay. Dominate this file. Go here, check. Okay, let's take this way. Let's go back. Here. Try it. Okay. Let's go. We could just take this. It's fine. Okay, no back rank. No back rank. let's go here. Let's go up. Go here. Let's get another check. Let's get this check. Let's get that check. Here, and then I fork him, and that's game over. Sent. Did I get a friend request? Let's see. Goomba. All right, I think you're like you're also Goomba on Discord, right? That's gotta be you. Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can exchange notes and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, I can play this on stream. I'll play it on stream. Mm-hmm. All right, let's play another game. We had some food. Let's play F4. This was recommended to me. Go here. Let's go here. And yeah, that's fine. Let's go here, control all the dark squares. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. I'll probably go bishop here. Do I want to go bishop out, or do I want to preserve the... Let's go bishop out, and then jump the knight in. Because he's already played... The thing is, he's already played e6. So there is no... Right. There's not really going to be... Let's jump in here. Takes... Do I take this way? I might take this way. I don't know if that makes total sense, but... Oh, this is a mistake. Takes... Nice, dude. F4 is super strong. All right. Do we take? both our pieces are hanging. If bishop b5, you trade off the knight for the bishop. Oh, I see. Okay. Can I go back? I see. Okay. Do I take this bishop? Do I take this knight? Or do I go here? Do I jump back? Hang on 1 second. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. So I think I could go. Can I actually be up a piece here? Or am I up a piece here or not? Knight here. The pawn's going to take, or the queen will take, right? I don't think I'm up a piece, actually. Let's just go this way and take that pawn. Let's take this way. Let's go here. Let's castle. Rook up. I don't think he has great defenses. I could take this way also. Oh, he castles the other way. Interesting. Let's go here. We're going knight up and hit that pawn. Maybe go here. Do I kick him out? Yeah, I think I kick him out. I kick him out here. Let's go here. I'm still threatening to potentially take or ruin the structure. I'm threatening, yep. Maybe I'll go here. I don't think he has enough for an attack. What is he? How does he get the queen? Oh, wait, he's threatening that move. Let's just keep pushing down. We might end up making a queen here. I mean, I'm not saying we will, but we might. Let's kick him out again. Oh no. Oh wait. No, he doesn't have that. Here, go here. Okay, this is good. I check on this square. Has this check coming? Yeah, he is just toasted here. Spot. All right. Now I also have what's the fastest way to finish him off? Probably just taking this. I'm happy with the queen trade, of course. Okay. Let's check. Let's push. Let's take that. Yeah, we could just trade that. Infiltrate. Here. Hit this. Oof. All right. Where are we? 1440. All right, halfway to 1500. All right, 1447. So we're basically like about halfway there. Let's start with knight f3. Let's see what our opponent plays. Knight f3, d4. All right, I can play the Sicilian. Do I want the Sicilian, or do I want something? Yeah, why not? We'll play the Alpin. We'll go c3, d4. I'll play Alpin. Except I forgot what I was supposed to do here. Do I push? I think I'm supposed to... I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do here. Let's push. Let's get the knight onto let's get the knight onto a square, and maybe we'll do some damage down the diagonal. Or are we supposed to play d4 there? No, I don't think we're supposed to. All right. Let's go. Bishop giving a check here. Okay, that's all right. And then we'll just simply castle here. Now play this position out. Let's take the knight. All right, let's go back. Let's go all the way back. Or I also have this queen. I have this idea: queen f3, hitting the rook. Sicilian is great. Yeah. I should play the Sozin. Yeah, I've heard about the Sozin. I really need to study like Sicilian lines at some point. I've kind of just been like winging everything. I think it's about time I upgrade to maybe some better lines. Where does the bishop belong? Does the bishop belong on b3 or c2? I think it's slightly... I think it's better on c2, just so I don't get hit with another temple here. Yeah, I think he's falling a little too far behind in development, I think. Because now he doesn't have bishop e7 either. Now I just take. The Veli Mirovic is insane. I've never even heard about that. Oh, wow. So he wants that. Wow. I think I play here. It's got to be that. And I let him take and a gambit in that direction. That general area of the board. Here, I'll go here, hit the rook. Takes, I take the knight. Takes, I want him to take the knight. Okay, I really need to get this other rook into the... I really need to get like my pieces into the party. I feel like there's about to... I feel like something is about to happen, but... I don't know. I don't know where it is. Is it here? I think it's here, and I try to open another line of attack on the other side. I would love to trade this and open the rook. Am I worried about this bishop? Not really. Not right now. Oh, he doesn't even do anything. Okay. Well, I just take then. I take and wow, I think we have also here and here. We have here. Is that game over? Is this check game over? He goes king up. It's almost game over. If I play bishop takes pawn, pawn takes, queen check, king has one spot there. In that position, I go here, give another check. The knight blocks. Yeah, that's winning for me. All right, shall we go for it? Wait, but what about the rook pin? The rook pin is tricky. The rook pin, if the rook pins, what do I do? If the rook pins, I think I check, king takes, And then what did I do? No, I think not yet. I think not yet. Let's go here first. Tickle the bishop. Let's go. Let's go here maybe. Keep the threats alive. He goes knight up. Do I go crazy here? Do I queen sack, check? The king has to go here or here. Here or here. Then I give this check. It's gotta be almost checkmate. Alright. So the king goes here or here, and then I can give another check. It's so close. I'd give another check. No, I think not yet. I think I can't go in yet. It's not time. It's not time to go in. Do I sack the rook though? Sacking the rook is an interesting proposition. I could sack the rook. Let's sack the rook. Let's go here. We're about to crash through. So rook takes, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. Queen takes check. If the queen, whatever blocks, I give another check over there. And they're so close to just losing on the spot. But somehow this knight and that bishop aren't. I think they're just short of delivering the finishing blows. Finishing blow. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. What does he block with? Well, he doesn't have to block, first of all. He could go over there, but if he goes there, I just... there. So, whatever he blocks with, I give another check here. And drive his queen, and drive the king over there. Man, so frustrating. In all of these lines, it seems so close, but I can't quite find the checkmate on the board. Rook takes, pawn takes. Well, let's go. Queen there. So rook takes, pawn takes. Check. Let's go here, maybe. Get our last piece into the game somehow. I think we just play knight takes, because if queen takes, yeah. Queen will play, yeah. Yeah, there's also, right, there's this like hanging rook at the end of the line also. All right, I think I will go. I think it's time to go. Is it time to go? Yeah, let's go for it. And then he takes, and then I'll throw everything at him. Bang, 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 bang. I'll throw everything at him and then see what happens at the end of the line. It should be okay. It should be good, but I don't know. I'm like a little bit worried. I think if we execute the combo, and if I execute the combo in this position, he doesn't even have any anything to block, right? Because in the other line he was blocking with the queen, but in this line, after, right, I'm very close. After queen takes, so rook takes, pawn takes. So. Okay, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, pawn takes, check. He blocks with the bishop. Then the rook hangs. Yeah, that's right. The rook hangs with check. And I think that's checkmate. If the rook hangs with check with the, well, maybe. You're an optimistic attacker. I'm an optimistic attacker too. I just like to make sure all my pieces are, I'm doing something useful. I don't like having just like a random piece like sitting out, not doing anything useful. I'd rather sack the knight. Yeah, all right. Let's go for it. I think we have to go for it now. We have to go for it. Oh, he doesn't even, interesting. He could, right, he always has this option to like not take, right? But I thought, can he really not take? I mean, I'll take his. And the rook hangs, right? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure I missed like a bunch of different mates. He's still up material because we sacrificed way too many things going into the attack. What else do I have? I have like, I have stuff. Let's give this check. Maybe team up with the bishop. Maybe here. We have to try to skewer him with one of the with one of the bishops. That's what we needed to. Oh, also he has a minute 30 seconds, so we can also flag him to bail out of the attack if that's what's necessary. I'm definitely reviewing this game after the fact. Where does he go? There's no way he goes. See, he's gonna go here or there. If he goes king back, what do I do? King back? I probably just take the pawn. And I threaten this. No back rank. There's no back rank yet. Threaten this. Threaten that. I mean, it's something. It wasn't a checkmate, but 30 seconds left also, so we're probably just gonna flag him. All right, let's go. Let's give a check. He has to block with the Let's go. Is that check any good? No, I'm gonna save it. Let's go here. Hit him this way. Let's go here, maybe. Oh wait, let's go here, hit that. Oh, all right. He times out. Let's review that game. I feel like I missed stuff in this game. I'm supposed to push, right? Is this also book? No, I'm supposed to push. Yeah. Here, our castle back, takes back. Here. Push the pawn, takes, bishop out. Oh, okay. Interesting. Rook c8, there, take, here. What was the mistacking? Oh. Okay, well, yeah. That was my plan, was to sack the rook. Well, was there a... In this position, was there also... In this position, was there already takes? No. There was not. There was not. Okay. There, back. Here, take, here. And in this position, takes. Oh, I should have just went for it in this position. I see. Then what do I do? Wait. Here. Wait. Here. Oh wait, no, it wasn't in this position. Wait, So it was, or it wasn't. 2.1, 3.3. Oh, I missed so many things. Okay. I missed a bunch of stuff, but sorry. D4, knight f6. Okay, let's play like this. Yeah, it's fine. We flagged him. So it's all good. All right, I want to play this double fianchetto setup. Do I want to play c5? Let's push this pawn all the way down the board. Give him some issues. Give him some problems. Okay, let's push in. Kick his bishop out. Send him back. So now he has no bishop on that diagonal. So I think opening up this way is actually decent. I think this is totally reasonable now. C5, yeah, I'm not worried about that. Is he? Oh, unless he plays here. Is he gonna take? Sure, I'll gambit that pawn. I think I would be happy to gambit this. Let's go here, yeah. I love this connect 4 happening here. Let's push in. Oh, a game between Stockfish and Torch. Wow. Okay. Man, I wish I could hit this, but I can't, not right now. Do I have to take him? Well, I don't want him to take me and mess up the chain. Yeah, I think I'll take. Takes for key 1, rotate my knight is the plan. Let's go here. Let's Let's take. Take some rookie one. Oh, wait. Should I have gone G6, King G7? I might. I think King 6, King G7 might have been interesting. Or I could take. Or he could take. Well, first of all, he's not threatening to take. Let's swing around here. Open him up this way. Let's also... Wait, his queen is on an awful square. I just realized that. What am I doing? His queen is on a terrible square. Let's take... Let's try to exploit... Let's try to exploit the bad position of his... Let's go here. This is just winning, right? It's winning on the spot, it seems like. Or I could go queen up and make it even nastier. I could go queen. Is it worth going queen up? Is it worth going queen e7? Hey Jules, how's it going? Yeah. We are trying to finish our opponent off here by leveraging this pin. Oh wait, no, we can't. We shouldn't do that. Okay. Let's go here. And this should be winning for us. Nothing much. What about me? Yeah. We're doing a chess speed run, okay? So I started a fresh account. This is day 4. And we are trying to cross 1500 tonight. So we started at 1400 today. We're going to go up 100 elo points. And try to make it to 1500 by the end of tonight. I think we're on track. We're 1455 so far. This game's probably going to be a win. I don't see how he gets out of the pin. How does he get out of the pin? Okay. So let's go. Let's take this way. Are you on PC? Yeah, well, I'm on a laptop. I'm on like a laptop, so I could take this way. Right, but I think I'll take this way, actually. Because that pawn is just getting in the way of all his pieces right now. It's getting in the rid of all his pieces. And I also have, yeah. I also have this move, right? Threatening to come down. And then we'll pile up here and try to make something happen. I have great stream quality. Thank you. Yeah, I have some like a pretty nice gear, so I hope the stream quality is good. I have like nice internet at my place too. Okay, good. He goes there. Let me finish him off. How do we finish him off? Let's take this way? Which way do we take? Let's check. Let's give him a check. And, oh, I think that's almost checkmate, right? It's gotta be almost checkmate. Give that check. Wow. Look at that. We have takes and we have a discovered check. So, how long have you been on Twitch? Not very long at all, actually. Yeah, I decided I was going to start streaming a lot of my chess because I enjoy, you know, I could do this all day, really. I just love playing chess. I love talking about it. I said I could do this all day, so, you know, why not? All right, 3 minutes left. I could check. I could check and move the rook to give a discovered check. Except it wouldn't be a checkmate because I don't have the help of the other bishop. But it would be like pretty damn close enough, you know? Alright, you know what? Like, at some point, you have to say it's good enough. You know, this is good enough. I was hoping like for some checkmate combo, but this is more than enough. All right, and we'll take a bishop or a trade. Bishop or a trade doesn't really matter. Like either is cool. Are you a full-time streamer? Yeah, I'm trying to become full-time. I'm basically doing this full-time. I'm trying to run up the numbers as much as I can. I'm trying to do chess full-time, so get a lot of yellow points, make some great content, compete in some tournaments, and we'll see how far we can take it. You know, my max yellow, maybe I hit it 2 years ago. I was 1850 on chess.com, and I did it in just over a year or something like that. And this time we'll see how far we could take it. All right, let's keep going. Knight f3 d6. Do we want to play a Purits? Sure, why not? Do we want to go into a King's Indian? Let's just go here. Let's go here. Let's go here, and we'll play this. We'll play this 150 attack. Make sure there's no. The reason why we had to go h3 here to make sure there's no knight g4, and then we go here. Well, it told me I want more followers till tonight. Yeah, sure. What's your suggestion? I welcome suggestions. Your bro increases the followers by this technique. Okay, please share. I am. Yeah, this doesn't work. I will just take that and take down the center. At least I don't think that works. Does that work? Oh, wait. He has this, which is annoying. But I could push also. Let's push. And go here. And hit that. If he takes, I take. And I have to add customized logo, banner, overlay. Yeah, I'm working on all of that. Yep. Logo, banner, overlay. I have to figure out what the branding of this stream is going to be. Right now, I am just practicing, and then I'll figure out like all the bells and whistles and such. Let's take. Yeah, I don't hate this position. He has to go. He has to go for something like that. But here I just take. I'm happy to just play straight down the middle. I mean, I don't have to. Ooh. Is he trying to checkmate? But I also have a check on the back rank. He missed. I have a back rank checkmate. Towards your customs track. Yeah, that's a checkmate. Okay, nice. He missed that one. All right, 1471. Let's keep going. Let's turn on the light, as a matter of fact. All right. Am I a professional graphic designer? No, I'm not a professional graphic designer. All right, let's go knight f3. Let's go d4. Yeah. Here. Let's play Queen's Gambit. See how he responds here. If he does nothing, you are my social buddy. So I'll give you the best customized logo. Sure, yeah, that would be cool. Push. Go here. I think I push here. Yeah, I definitely push there. Here, takes. It's a great position. I like having the connect 3 in the middle of the board. I like being able to swing the bishop around to attack like that. Everything about this position looks pretty great. What's not to love? All right, castle. I'm just waiting for him to trade down. Well, if he doesn't trade down, then I'll actually move up. And I'm going to jump in here. Okay, let's take away his knight jumps. I don't want anyone coming onto that square. Let's go back. I have to get ready for F5 because he'll play F5 to defend against me, most likely. I'll make this battery. Oh, he doesn't go F5. Okay. Well, I'll go here, tickle the rook. And now I think I might go here and give a check. Or I'll kick his knight out. Do I have any Instagram or Discord? Yeah, I do. I have a Discord. I can give you my Discord. Let me finish this game though. I have to finish toasting this guy. So yeah, I do, but just give me a second. I'm in the middle of a game here. I have to finish this guy off. Okay, let's go here. Cool. Yeah, you could send me your artwork. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I will look out for you. Here. How do we break through? We need to get some kind of breakthrough here. Okay, let me focus. Take, pawn takes. Man, he wants to put us... If I go here, he drops his knight in. I don't really want to let his knight in also. It's kind of tough figuring how. It's kind of tough to figure out how to continue here. Here, do I push? Do I trade? I don't want to trade. Like jumping the knight in here, I don't think does anything useful either. Because check, he just takes with anything. I take with the pawn, and then he just goes there. I feel like I messed up somewhere. What about the backwards? What if I gambit the... What if I gambit the... What if I go here? Let's go here, maybe. And try to rotate over. And then we'll continue the attack with the... We'll try to continue the attack with the H pawn. Then we'll put the rooks on D and E. Oh, interesting. He doesn't even... He does not go for it. All right. Let's go here. Let's get the attack rolling. Oh, blunder. Okay, nice. All right, we got a free blunder, so that's great. Nice. Now we're up. That's good. I was getting a little confused about how to... I was getting a little confused as to how to continue attacking in that position, but luckily he made a blunder just in time, so we love it when that happens. Let's take. And I wonder if we have some kind of tactic here. So, politics. We have here. Let's just take this way. Let's move this guy here. Defend everything. And let's go here. Where am I from? I am from Texas. Takes check. Okay, and then it should almost be over. If he goes here, I go check. He'll go in, and then I'll checkmate him on the back rank. But then if he doesn't, I will just promote and make another queen. All right, while we wait for him to finish, I'll eat some more. All right, sweet. All right, let's check out this game. Oh, I should kick the knight there. Why? So what do I do? I see. And his knight's trapped at the end of the line. Okay, I see. Cool. Yeah, I could give you the Discord. Your goal is to get a game with eventually 10 brilliant. Okay. Here you go. Enjoy. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. One second. All right, well, let's get back to the game. I will push this. Okay, big sensor. Do I want to push here and kick him out? Let's push. Let's kick him out. Maybe he goes here. If he goes here, I can push again, and then his knight would be trapped. So we'll see what he does. Wow, that's an easy game. So his knight is completely out of squares. It can't go anywhere here. It can't go anywhere here. So we'll just push here, and that's it. It's game over on the spot. Generally, when there's a pawn push you can use to kick out a knight, you should generally do it. Because where else would he go? I think he might just resign this one already. Yep. Just take. I mean, we're up a knight already. I could take with the queen, but I don't think I want to take with the queen. Also, he has like potentially checks. Let's go this way. I wonder if he'll give me a check. Wow, this game's almost over. Okay, let's hit him here. Yeah, I'll get back to you after the game. So yeah, I saw your stuff on Discord. let's go. Let's go. Wait, let's not lose that pawn for no reason. Let's just go here and castle. All right, now let's make sure we castle, get our king to safety. And I think all we have to watch out for is checks along this diagonal. We just have to be careful that we don't accidentally blunder something over there. I might push this in also, just to double his pawns. Yeah, some combination of knight g5 and queen b3 is going to be annoying. Okay. Let's go. Let's play the knight. How's the board looking? I'm winning. I mean, yeah. I'm up a piece, so. It's gonna be tough for him to come back from this position. All right, he decides to go back. I'm gonna go here. KF2 and getting my queen to H2. What do you mean? Oh, what did I think about knight F4 and getting my queen to H2? Knight F4. I don't see knight f4. Oh, you mean knight g5 and getting my queen to h2? Yeah, that's possible. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I don't want to overcomplicate things because I'm already up a piece. I just want to go bishop here, trade everything, and be done. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. Mine isn't like the best either. I just sometimes I miss the squares, but yeah, knight g4 and maybe queen. Knight g4, queen e8, and maybe queen h5 is an idea in some positions. In this position, I think it's like, I don't know, it seems like a little bit overkill. My priority is just to get rid of the light squared bishop, and then that's an easy. It should be an easy win from there. He's also taking a long time, so he only has 2 minutes left. Alright, yeah, that's okay with me. If he gives up the light square bishop voluntarily like that, now we'll just crisscross him on the light square diagonal. If he lets us. Or I could always take a trapped rook. That also works. Bishop h3. Bishop h3. Knight g2. Queen d5. What does he go? What does he do? Okay, so I can go here. Yeah. I could go here, threaten the mate, and then push this pawn down the board. Oh, queen trade? Yeah. Well, I want him to trade into me, though. Or do I want to trade into him, or do I want him to trade into me? Yeah, well, I don't want to open his rooks, so let's just go here. Oh no, I realized like we lost the pawn, but that shouldn't be hopefully the end of the world. Yeah. That's okay, because we'll lose this pawn, but we'll get a tempo here. And we'll also be able to jump in like, we'll be able to jump in like that. And we'll also be able to pin like this. Yep, that's good. Let's go back. Let's go here, double up, and then try to checkmate him here. Here. mildly annoying. But we'll just check him here. Then we'll go here. And then we'll get the checkmate on h2. Alright, almost 1500. So after this game, it'll be... What will it be? It'll be 1483. 1483, okay. 1483, that means we have to win like 3 more games. All right, okay, clean game. Let's keep going. All right, let's start with knight f3 this game. Then maybe we'll play d4. Then we'll play c4, and we'll find ourselves in the queen's gambit. Yeah. So one of the reasons I like knight f3 is sometimes you can go into better versions of the queen's gambit. So we can just push in. All right, so now we can kick this knight out. And once we kick this knight out, actually we're winning on the spot because the knight can't jump into any of these squares. If the knight goes here, we check him and we pick off the undefended knight right here. That's one of the reasons why I like this knight f3 start. Okay, so now I have to make sure to take the correct knight. You don't take this knight, you take this one because this knight on b4 is threatening a fork on c2, so I take this way. And also I threaten the other knight at the same time as well. All right, so he chooses to go over there. And now I think what I'll do is, so how do I finish him off here? I finish him off, I think, by jumping the knight in, probably. Oh wait, I have to be careful. e6 is coming, revealing a discovered attack on the queen. So I have to move my queen back so I don't get hit by that. Okay, let's go queen. So we have to find a spot for our queen. Let's go queen. Let's go queen here. Let's go queen d4, just to hang around. And that way, if he tries to go pawn e6 and bishop g, pawn, this way if he tries to go e6, yeah. So he wants to give this check. So he cannot give this check anymore. And if he goes bishop c5, I'll take his pawn. That's the plan. All right, let's put our knight out. And now we can take, or I mean, we should be able to take. Take, bishop takes. I can give a check here. He can block. I mean, either way, this is like already more than enough to win at this level. Let's just go here and trade the bishop. I'd be happy to trade the. I missed that he had that move, but let's just take this way and take that way also. So we'll go. I need to be careful. I need to be careful not to lose stuff. So let's trade queens with him. I want to trade queens with him, because we're already up material. So I'm happy to do this trade. And let's make sure we castle and that our king's safe. We're not worried about this. If this, we can swing our rook here. We put our bishop out. I mean, everything is looking great. Here, activate our rook. Go back, hit the pawn. He's probably gonna go rook here or something like that. All right, let's take. Let's go here. Back. Let's go here. Let's break the pin. Threaten b4, forcing him to either trade or move the bishop out. Let's go here. And if he moves his bishop out, then we'll go here. Go here maybe. He's probably thinking about going that way. We'll swing our rook around, give a check. Let's trade a pair of rooks. Wait, something's wrong in this position also. Oh, wait, no. I have a... Let's just go forward. I have to watch out for the back rank mate here. Awesome. Even though it's technically... I could give this check. I have to be very careful here. I could give a check. His king goes to his king goes to b7. Check king b7. And then I have to move my rook. Is the problem. So let's go back. I don't want to blunder. Last thing I want to do is blunder back rank mate in this position. Okay, let's give a check. He's probably gonna go there. I still need to find a nice square for the knight. I don't really have great places for the knight to go right now. I'm surprised also that he hasn't resigned yet. Let's go back and park the knight here. I'm glad he doesn't have rook d4. Okay, let's back our knight in. Hit the rook. We'll push the pawn. After pawn takes, or pawn's going to be on a light square, so that'll also be helpful. Yeah. Oh my, this is annoying. His defense is really annoying, actually. Let's go here and what is he trying to do? Here. Yeah, let's go here and try to annoy him by putting our king onto a safe square. Oh my god, and now he's threatening to promote the pawn. Not good. Here. Let's get this bishop traded. We need to trade the bishop and stop the passed pawn. Just trade the bishop, stop the passed pawn. He is not giving up easily. Let's go here, maybe. Okay, let's go here, try to win the pawn. His pawn right here is his biggest asset right now. If he could promote the pawn, but here he lets me double attack. So I fork the pawn at c3 and the pawn at f6. That should be enough. He doesn't have push. I take. He can't take. So now I'll just take. I'll take this. I'll munch all the pawns down that way. Just munch on the pawns. And I have a check. But I think I'll go for this instead. It would have been more annoying if his bishop were more active, but he tucked it away on this diagonal, which doesn't actually do anything. None of these squares are squares that mattered. If he was able to somehow get his bishop onto that square, onto f4, then it would have been a lot worse. But thankfully, he wasn't able to, so this is relatively straightforward from here. Okay, let's go up. Let's do this. Swing the knight over. Okay, check, takes. And we don't have to worry about these guys at all. Let's just focus on promoting our pawn. Let's go here. And then we'll blockade him over here. Stop the progress of these pawns. Bishop back. Trying to take that. Okay. Take this. Here. Let's go here. And then we'll just walk the king up and give a checkmate. We'll give queen checkmate. He's trying to stalemate. I think he's trying to stalemate here. If I go here, it would be stalemate, right? Actually, it would be stalemate. Okay, wow. I really need to be careful because that would have been an ugly stalemate. Let's go here. Make sure he always has a square over here. He's gonna go there. That's checkmate. All right, 1491. Let's keep going. All right, let's play the Caro-Kann. Let's go. I think we're supposed to. What are we supposed to do here? I think we're supposed to pin the knight. Yeah, dude, sorry. I'm not interested in working with you on art. So you can go find someone else, but I'm not really interested in working with you on banners and artwork. Sorry, dude. Let's go here. Here. Let's go back. And I think I would love to trade my... I would love to go here and get a trade going. Well, yeah, dude, I never said I was I never said I was interested in working with you. So, sorry. All right, let's push up. Oh, I can't take, because if I take, he has checkmate, so I have to go like this. Let's go here, hit the queen. Let's go back. Wow. Okay. Weakening his entire dark square complex. So I'll probably push. Or, actually, I don't really want to push. What I want is... let's go on a queenside attack, actually. Soften him up a little bit. Let's take... let's go here. And he's gonna take. I take. And I'm infiltrating on the back rank, I thought. How do you deal with my queen coming in on the back rank here? Oh, wait. I need to not lose this guy. I have to not let him come here. Okay. That loses a pawn. I have this check. I have to somehow be a little careful not to get mated here also. Let's just take that. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. Luckily, he didn't take here and try to kill me on that diagonal. That would have been not good. All right, let's go here. I don't think he has enough material left to continue the attack. What does he want? He wants to go here and try to harass me over there, so I'll beat him to it. And takes, I take. We should have like almost a queen trade. Okay, let's take this way. Let's get the queens traded. Okay, this is fine. And threatening check takes here. And promote. Yeah, or this way also works. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's take. Let's go here. Let's go back. Wow, this guy's defense is also extremely annoying. Please, just take that. Here. Nice. All right. 1499. That means we have to do one more game to get to 1500. All right, let's go c65. Everybody goes there, but we'll put our bishop out in exchange. Oh, what is he? Is he trying to? Is he trying to get that check? Is he trying to jump the knight in also? I think he's trying to jump the knight. Let's just take that. Yeah. Take and go here. Yeah. Threaten that. Don't want knight here. Whew. Do I want queen here? No. Let's go here. Build the pawn chain. Let's go queen here. Get this. Is there takes? No, there is not. What is he trying to go for? I don't understand. Isn't this just a clean fork? That's just a clean fork, right? Knight here. You just drop the knight for free. All right, so we're up a piece, and so as long as we don't get our queen trapped, or as long as nothing bad happens down that file, we should be okay. Do we push? Do we go queen back? I think we go here and just get to safety ASAP. We need to castle ASAP. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Just so we can get our king out of danger. Worst case, we could also castle queenside, which is fun. I have to watch out. I have to be careful not to get checkmated on the square also. On this, I have to make sure I don't blunder checkmate on h7. Okay. Castles. Take. Okay, threatening bishop h6. bishop h6. I really want to go I really want to go e5 here. But I could also go knight e. Yeah, let's go knight e7, knight g5, knight g5, knight f5. Takes. Yeah, we just have to make sure there's no attack on the king. Yep. All right, there's no attack on the king here. Takes. And we're also trying to win this additional pawn. Let's go to here. Oh, what am I doing? I had knight takes h6. I had knight takes h6. Yeah, all right, this is going to be the last game of the stream. Take. Here, take that. This. That. Sweet. That's 1500. All right, that's all for today. And I'll see everybody next time.